They've gone to do kissing outside by the bin, because where else would you go? That did not go super well, and now Petra actually has like a hurt sentiment against Dove, and she's not even like 3 yet. Oh, it's Mac's birthday, I forgot.
Hello from the void, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel and my not so berry challenge. We are rejoining Mac and Edie and Dove and Petra Spectra, yes, that name continues to amuse me, who last week became toddlers. The twins, that is, not Mac and Edie. That would be weird. Anyway, I suspect that means this week we are going to be seeing a fair amount of family gameplay because we need to walk and talk and potty train those children. We also need to try and finish our rocket ship and get Edie to uncover some monuments. That's not the right word. Artifacts. We need to get to 6 sound. We need to get promoted. We probably need to go back to Selva Dorada at the weekend. Will we get any of that done? Who the hell knows? Should we go do it?
We're starting out this episode with a screech. Little Miss Dove Spectra really got out of bed at just before 2 a.m. and wandered into her parents and was like, guys, I know you love sleeping, but how about no, pay attention to me. She's got both of them up, and this is why I don't have children. I mean, that's not true. The reason I don't have children is I would have to find someone to have children with, and I'd have to leave my house to do that, and that's not really the one. Either way, Edie is settling the child with talk of divorce and non-committalness, but apparently the bed is blocked. I spent several minutes in build mode trying to move it so that Edie could put the kid in bed, but in the end I gave up and I'll just make her nap instead, and everybody is going back to sleep so we can fast forward to the morning where Mac is up and repairing the record player. I don't know that it should be smoking like that, but what do I know? Topping out the handiness skill is honestly a challenge. I don't know how I've ended up doing it simultaneously in 2 saves at once, but honestly, I don't like it. It takes so long. Dove, despite not being fully rested, is up again and very, very sad. Please do not smash that very expensive doll's house. Petra, why don't you come? And I've pulled some refrigerated grilled cheese out that someone made yesterday. What could be nicer for breakfast than fridge cold grilled cheeses? I mean, it's yellow, it's on brand, and we are going to have a disconnected family breakfast where everyone wanders very, very slowly through walls into different rooms in order to eat, not together. Where will everyone go? Well, Dove's taken her grilled cheese for a whole lap round the upstairs. Petra doesn't want potty training. So far this morning is going brilliantly. Dove, I don't know what that grilled cheese did to you, but stop screaming at it. She is also furious. Actually, both the twins are furious. They've got some of Carmine in them. Hopefully not too much, because we do not need that level of chaos again. Although, do I want it? Ask me next episode. Mac, why are you putting Dove to bed? That is not what I asked you to do. She's meant to be getting potty trained. I really want Mac to do the bulk of the parenting today because he is off work so that Edie can go work on archaeology, and then tomorrow Mac will be at work so Edie's going to have to do it, and splitting responsibility is important. Mac, please potty train the child. Child says no. People really do not want to be potty trained today, and it looks like Mac is losing his cool a little bit and like, you are going to pee in the plastic pot. I don't care what you say, you're small and I'm going to make you, because my mother made me do all sorts of things I didn't want to do because I needed to, so sit down and shut up. By contrast, little Petra is just sitting over here playing with her blocks and Mac is helping her out. Very, very cute. And meanwhile, Edie is downstairs working. Edie is not downstairs working on archaeology. Edie has come up to check on her kiddos. She's very cute. She's very mum. Every time I go and make her do something else, she turns up to check in on the kids, check they're okay. And Mac, having seen her, is now flirty, so they've gone to do kissing outside by the bin, because where else would you go? I really think I might need to extend the house. It is a little bit too small, so people go weird places to do stuff. Anyway, given how they are both super flirty, Edie has had this want for a while to try for a baby with Mac again, and I do want them to have at least another kid, so gonna let them go do their thing, and the toddlers are sleeping upstairs. I actually have ended up taking out the Woohoo Wellness mod because it was just lagging my game so much, so I don't know that they're still gonna have the infertility issue. Either way, we are going to have them try for a baby, see what happens, but whilst the kids are sleeping, now that is out of the way, Edie's working on her archaeology, Mac is working out, but lo and behold, everyone is awake and having a little yell at each other. Petra tried to tell Dove about butterflies and Dove was really like, you're boring. But I'm going to have Dove give her sister a hug to try and make up for it. I do want them to get along, and also this interaction is just the cutest, even though it does look like I forgot to give Petra any teeth. Whoopsie. But yeah, that did not go super well, and now Petra actually has a hurt sentiment against Dove, and she's not even 3 yet. Edie's disciplined Dove, which Dove also hasn't enjoyed. Mac is, oh my god, Dove, what are you doing, kiddo? You're not gonna lie, she's kind of an asshole, and I'm kind of into it. I mean, she has been rude to literally everybody in the house, and it's only not even lunchtime. I mean, truly impressive. Perhaps Mac can distract her with some rambunctious play. She is wild after all, but at the moment the kid is absolutely furious, and Petra's just going to go and have Edie read her a story. She's like, I don't like this. This isn't what I like. I'm slightly leaning towards, based on just this first little bit of seeing how they are, Dove will be the heir, because the next generation is meant to be the kid that feels different from the family and resorts to a lot of sport to drain their rage, and at the moment that's definitely Dove vibes, but there's still plenty time. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do I maintain the Spectra chaos by going with the kid that's the big a-hole? I'd lost all track of time. I thought it was lunchtime, but it's not. It's like the middle of the night. But Edie is still feeling super duper flirty. Apparently she's ovulating, so I figured why don't before bed I let them have another go at trying for a baby. And I thought the kids were asleep, but Dove is really like, guys, what are you guys doing? No, this is not for you to see. Go to bed, child. Seriously, in fact, everyone go to bed. Edie needs a shower before bed. Mac, stop talking to your wife. We get it. You like, what? Wow, guess they really do want that next baby. Well, I can't judge them. They have eventually gone to bed, and we have the whole house asleep for a few blissful hours. Actually, we've done pretty well. It's almost 8 a.m. and everyone is still asleep except Mac, who has to get up for work. Oh, it's Mac's birthday, I forgot. Anyone else always forget their young adult to adult Sims birthdays? My gift to you, Mac, is you can moisturise your elbows before you go to work, because you're looking ashy. But seriously, I always forget, like 9 times out of 10, I would say I forget the adult birthday. And I think it's because nothing really changes unless I'm really behind and it means I need to like hustle on getting stuff done. Broadly speaking, Edie, sure, you can like cooking. Yeah, broadly speaking, it's just not super significant. I don't know. Either way, Edie's whipping up some eggs and toast so the kids can actually have hot breakfast this morning, although it looks like, I know she did make it for everyone. Ooh, it's aliens. Mac picked up a radio signal containing a complex pattern from the deep reaches of space. It's unquestionably a sign of alien life. Should he inform his boss, the discovery will become tangled in a web of bureaucratic red tape, or alternatively he could leak it to the press and pressurise the government. Ugh. If it was any other heir from this generation, I would absolutely leak it. But Mac, he's a good boy. He's a rule follower. He's definitely going to file an official report. And also, I don't want him to be demoted because it's hard. And he hardly ever goes to work as it is. Oh, such a boring response though. Mac, why you got to be a square? I mean, it's why he's a good dad. But we are having a quite respectable and organised morning. Edie is reading an archaeology book. Petra's eating her eggs and toast, and Dove is flailing around like her father's daughter. Gotta love a little boogie. Edie keeps rolling this wish to read to her enfants, so we are gonna maybe have her do some stories in a wee minute. But first, we are giving Dove a little snuggle. We'll make sure we give one to Petra too. I'm always obsessive about giving twins like equal attention. Although it's much harder with these two because Dove constantly demands attention and yells at people. Again, what did you yell at your mum for? She was probably just being nice to you. And now we're going to have to discipline you again. Express disappointment at being defiant. Edie's definitely like the I'm very disappointed in you parent, and Mac's probably like the God damn it! Go away! Like, he's definitely not a rager like his mum. Carmine would have been like a yeller, but Mac is probably like a seething rage that he then goes and like angrily stomps around the garden until he's calmed down. But Dove, please can you come back? She keeps trying to go up and play with the dollhouse. It's really the only toy she cares about. But Edie is actually going to read the kiddos Driving to Mars because that was Mac's favourite book when he was little. And Dove is sitting facing the door. She's like, I'll listen, but from here. I mean, it's definitely not the pa thing, it's definitely her being defiant. Whereas Petra is like as close to her mum as possible, gazing up at her adoringly, being like, I love stories. Is this the first time we've had like such a cute domestic scene? Like multiple children being read to by an engaged parent? Because I really feel like it might be. I mean, Flor wasn't a super attentive parent. She wasn't a bad parent. She was just kind of a workaholic, and because she had like an active career, We basically just used to leave the twins at home. And then obviously Carmine was also a workaholic. I mean, I think Mac actually has the workaholic lifestyle, but he's definitely not a workaholic. He's home a lot, he is very attentive, and Edie obviously is currently working freelance. So I feel like they're just having quite a nice balanced time in a way that I haven't had before. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Maybe, I don't know, was Curtis actually a good parent? I don't think so though. But it was over a year ago, so I might have forgotten. I can't believe I've been playing this save for so long, honestly. I'm really proud of myself for sticking at it. There's definitely been times when it's been laggy or hard, or I just haven't been super motivated, but I'm glad I stuck with it, not least because these kids are cute. I'm excited. Cade, no, I don't want to go to the Spice Festival. I've just got home and, oh, sad astronaut. Why is Max so sad? You've got a fridge grilled cheese, you've got your spacesuit on still. Oh, and now Dove's sad too. Everyone is sad in the house, except Petra and Edie. Oh, Max breaking plates. Oh, the toilet's broken. Edie has decided to come straight downstairs. Oh, she's like, hey, how was your day? Love the spacesuit, even if it oh, that doesn't look comfy. Honestly, these two are very cute. Rowena, you sent me a gem. Thank you so much. We needed this in my game. This is also definitely like the first functional relationship I've put on my channel, so I don't know what that says about me. Anyway, they're heading back off to the bathtub to do their thing. We haven't had any signs that Edie is pregnant yet. Excuse me, Matthias Mori, what the hell do you think you are doing? How do you feel about being wiped from the face of the planet? Thank you so much for kicking over my trash can. Great excuse to delete a sim I have no investment in. The price you pay for messing with me. Mac is, despite having just got out of the shower, has got straight back in his spacesuit to do some dancing. We just made some money by selling some bits and bobs for our inventory, including some Salvadoran relics. The only way I can have Edie make money as an archaeologist is by selling them, but I will just have her sell them from her inventory and not to a collector, and that will be her just giving it back to the relevant community for just the cost of archaeological equipment and her time. Little Petra came downstairs to have some like quiet time with her dad. She's definitely more of a daddy's girl, I would say, so Mac gave her a cuddle in his spacesuit and read her a story, and we are once again all abed, which is very nice, very peaceful. If we do end up having more babies, this is not going to be nice or peaceful at all. I don't even know where I put them. Edie, are you up? Are you pregnant? No, you just want some salad. I think this might be a nice place to end this episode because tomorrow Mac has the weekend off and I think we will head off to Salvadorada as soon as everyone is up, fed and in a good mood so that Edie can cross off the next part of her aspiration and Mac can care for the toddlers at the villa, and I think that'll be a nice way to spend the weekend, but we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Vote in the comments, Dove for chaos, Petra for cuteness, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Love you, bye!